Located in Ellisburg, Pennsylvania, Knoebels has been operating for 94 whopping years. 2 days ago on Independence Day, Knoebels celebrated its 94th anniversary of thrills. So pretty much Knoebels feels like a county fair on steroids. What's really cool about this park, it has a really nice setting. It's pretty much all into the woods. You see all those trees surround it. It's pretty cool. It feels like a mini Dollywood. Also, there is free admission alongside with free parking. Knoebels has a very solid supporting lineup for coasters and thrill rides. So without further ado, I will be ranking all 6 coasters at Knoebels from worst to best. Sitting in dead last is Black Diamond, where Knoebels actually classifies it as a roller coaster. I personally don't really count it as a coaster. I personally think it's more of a dark ride. Although it has some drops, I personally don't really call it a coaster. Pretty much the same thing with Blazing Fury and Fire in the Hole. I don't really count those other two as coasters since they are pretty much more as dark rides. They behave more like dark rides. They have theming, but not very many elements. Just straight track and all that stuff. So that's the main reason why it is put in last place. But I will say it is definitely good to take a little break from the thrills just to try this out. So whenever there's bad weather or it's too hot, it's always good to try a good indoor attraction. Sitting at number 5 is the E&F Miler Kiddie Coaster Cosmos Curves. And this is, in my opinion, the best kiddie coaster I have ever ridden. It is extremely forceful for the type of coaster it is. It may be small, but it has a very strong bite force. The airtime is borderline ejector. You are going to fly out of your seat no matter what row you sit in. It also has a pretty neat setting, although I prefer Ravine Flyer 3's setting. Sitting at number 4 is the coaster that took such a long time to open to the public. It is Flying Turns, the wooden bobsled coaster. This coaster is so smooth. It is silky smooth. I was literally expecting a painful ride, but boy was I wrong. It is so smooth. However, I don't really think it is the most thrilling, so don't really expect like a 10 out of 10 rating for this coaster, but definitely have fun for this coaster. It's not going to be a bad ride. It's still not very forceful, so if you have a child with you who's not really ready for bigger coasters, definitely try this one out. It's fun. At number 3 is the Zero Tower Coaster Impulse. So pretty much it feels like a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, but it's built by Zero. It's not really intense, but this coaster definitely has its moments of intensity, like that first drop right here. But other than that, this coaster is really graceful. It just kind of cruises through the layout, but it is definitely fun. Definitely take a couple of rides on this coaster. The inversions give some nice hang time, like that vertical loop and that heartline roll at the end. But this coaster just kind of crawls through the course, so it can be a little boring, but it is still a very fun ride. Don't really expect the most intense, but I do really love the blue color scheme followed by the bright yellow supports. It pretty much matches the jerseys of the West Virginia Mountaineers, seeing that I am a WV native, so that's kind of a funny coincidence. So all in all, fun coaster. Number 2 goes to Twister. This roller coaster is nothing but lateral heaven. Don't really expect too much airtime on this coaster. It is not Phoenix, but this coaster has so much laterals. So it's not going to be the most smooth coaster. It's definitely going to be a little rough. Yeah, you could add a little bumpiness just to add for the intensity. Just because a coaster is rough doesn't really mean it's bad. I don't really call Twister too rough. I think it is a little shaky, but that's what makes the ride special. So many laterals. In addition, this coaster has some absolutely terrifying head chopper effects, so definitely brace yourself if you're a taller person like me. Guess who took the top spot? It is Phoenix, which was once known as the Rocket, located at Playland Park in San Antonio, Texas, but was shipped off to Knoebels, and it is still running very well to this day. It is such a smooth coaster, just like Comet at Hershey Park. It has some really nice airtime, but it is a lot wilder on Phoenix. It's standing airtime because there's absolutely nothing holding you other than that buzz bar. Not even a single seatbelt unlike Comet, which does have the seatbelts, Phoenix doesn't have any seatbelts, just the buzz bars themselves. So you will experience the full force of Phoenix. This is definitely a back row ride to me. Definitely try it out at night if you haven't tried it out at night. The best part of the ride is, in my opinion, the finale of Airtime Hills, which is coming up in a few seconds. So pretty much whatever it is, the airtime just gets stronger and stronger. And I always walk out of this coaster with a big smile on my face. So here it is, the top 6 roller coasters located at Knoebels in Ellisburg, Pennsylvania. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is Skyrush Yes Mind Eraser No signing off.